Hello, and welcome to another edition of Gold in the Foothills. I'm John Renwick, and today we're here at the 2010 Nevada County Fair, specifically on Treat Street, because last year, even though you loved our video, you said, hey, where's the feature on Treat Street? Well, this year, it's all about Treat Street and all of the great food you can find here. If you're from Nevada County, you know exactly where Treat Street is. If you're not, then you need to come up here and see what we've got. And at the end of this segment, we've got a very special interview with Mr. Huell Howser from California Gold, who happened to share a little bit of time with us. So stay tuned for that. I need a corn dog, so why don't you come with me? You know, these are the people that wait all year long to get one of Job's daughter's delicious corn dogs here at the Nevada County Fair, and who can blame them? Oh, look at that. Thank you. It's delicious. So, is this one of your favorite things to have at fair?
Absolutely. It's one of the best.
It is one of the best, definitely. You got a little salt and pepper on there? Well, dig in. Don't let me stop you. Our next stop on Treat Street is the Meadowlarks 4-H Pasty Booth. Now, this is an interesting treat because it's rooted in tradition here. A pasty was brought here by the Cornish settlers during the mining times here in the Nevada County area, and they would actually take this food to the mine with them. They'd keep it maybe in their lunchbox, or some of them put them in their shirt to keep them warm down underneath the ground. And I'll tell you, they're absolutely delicious. Well, definitely a favorite of mine here is the bratwurst booth, and look, we just got one delivered. Look at that, will you? It's got sauerkraut and spicy mustard. So is this your favorite today?
Oh, absolutely. I have to get these every year.
One of the most popular booths here on Treat Street is the Rough and Ready Fire Department's Baked Potato booth. But to really appreciate it, you gotta get your hands on them. So come on back. Well, even though you can have your potato any way you like it, my favorite is the loaded potato. So what's on a loaded potato?
Butter, sour cream, cheese, chives, and bacon bits.
So how many combinations are there for a baked potato with all those ingredients?
122 different combinations.
And have you made all 122?
Yes, I have.
Very good. She sounds excited. All right. Well, this is the Ladies of the Nevada City Elks building, and let me see, your specialty here is?
Turkey legs.
Turkey legs. Those are pretty popular. I see them being carted around.
Yes, they are. The best legs at the fair.
Best legs on the fairgrounds. That's great. Well, I can't stand it any longer. I have to have one.
Well, we'd love to show you.
Oh, Sue, look at that. The smell is just wonderful. And those are barbecued right out back.
Yes, they are. Fresh.
Well, we're back here with Ian at the Gold Country Kiwanis Chicken, Shrimp, and Fries booth, a staple here at the fair. Ian, tell us a little bit about the chicken.
The chicken, it's chicken tenders, all breast meat chicken tenders. They're well seasoned, perfectly fried. They're ready to eat. When they come out of the fryer, everybody should come get some.
Awesome. And you've got shrimp as well?
Yeah, we have some nice succulent shrimp that we're frying up, and we also have fresh cut French fries as well. And if you like jalapeno poppers, if you like some hot food, we got jalapeno poppers coming up too.
Awesome. You know, I'm starting to crave something for dessert. Let me ask these folks over here if they can help us. Excuse me, do you know where I could find maybe a funnel cake?
Absolutely, you can find one here.
Well, what is a funnel cake anyway? Does it really come out of a funnel?
It's basically batter that we pour into the fryer, and it makes like a light donut, and we sprinkle powdered sugar on top, and you get all sorts of toppings. Strawberry, apple, boysenberry, chocolate chips, ice cream.
Oh, look at that. That's not just a funnel cake, that's a work of art. Well, we've had quite a fulfilling day here on Treat Street, to say the least. All the local nonprofit vendors have been very gracious. And I understand Huell Howser's out here in the picnic area somewhere, so let's see if we can find him. Well, talk about a treat on Treat Street. We're here with Huell Howser, and Huell's been doing a multi-part series on fairs in California. Huell, what made you select our fairgrounds?
You're looking at it right here. No, I had heard two things about this fair that made it special. One is it's the most beautiful fair in California, officially designated. And when we got here and saw all the trees and the beautiful natural setting, that was a slam dunk. I understood that right away. Then Sandy explained to me the history of Treat Street. I had to see that for myself, and of course, I wanted to support the local clubs and civic groups. I didn't want this food. I did it just to show my support and feel like a member of the community. And trust me, I'm working my way from right to left, and I'm definitely feeling like I'm part of Nevada County right now.
There you go. Well, I was going to ask you, you go around doing these segments and you're eating all this great fair food. How do you stay fit?
Well, I'm being selective in what I eat here today. But let's be serious about Treat Street. This is what we're really concentrating on in this program, because this is one of the things that makes this fair unique from all the others. Every other fair in California have booths run by nonprofits. That's not so unusual. But the idea of having them all lined up and all organized and in the same place in the same booth year after year, and it becomes a tradition. We got to get the pasty, we got to get the baked potato, we got to get the corn dogs, we got to get the Girl Scouts lemonade. All of these things make this a very special fair. We were really blown away by what we saw, and of course Sandy's upset because we just concentrated on the food and didn't talk about all the other great things in the fair. But I think the food can act as a metaphor for all of the wonderful things that go on here at the fair that make this such a part of the community.
Absolutely, and we're very proud of our fair up here, and we're very glad to have you. I've got to ask you, though, traveling around and doing these fairs, you've probably got some pretty funny stories you could share with us.
Well, we've got a lot of funny stories. We've got a lot of poignant stories. There are 78 fairs in California, and all of them are different. All of them are unique, and all of them have their own sense of place, their own history, their own traditions. And I think that's what we enjoy the most about doing this series, is that we're kind of tapping into individual communities through their fairs to find out what makes them so special. You could get a history lesson and a civics lesson and a geography lesson about California by doing nothing but attending California's fairs. And that's what we're starting to do right now.
Absolutely true. Well, Huell, thank you so much. From the 2010 Nevada County Fair, I'm John Renwick with Huell Howser, and you found gold in the foothills.
Perfect.